All right, welcome in, you trader nerds. How are y'all? Some fools never learn. You got an extra 250,000. What do? Well, you say, well, let's put me in a tin can. Let's go down to the bottom of the ocean, 12,000 feet below the surface of the planet. And let's look at the old Titanic there where 1,500 people were killed. Let's do that. That sounds great. No. You think, come on. You think the ghost of the 1,500 ain't like throwing them down? Oh, crap. No. I mean, I hope they find them. I really do, but unbelievable. I mean, the things that some people put themselves through on this planet is just out of control. So, they take risks. We take risk in the market, and you got to manage the chaos. You manage the chaos around that, and you hope that there's like a plan B. What happens if we lose communication? What happens if this, and that? And I think James referred to it as muscle memory, right? He flies airplanes and helicopters. And so, James, like, you got to get that muscle memory down. But what muscle memory if this is your first time ever going in a tin can and a sardine can to the bottom of the ocean? Unbelievable. So I don't know, man. I hope they find them. I really do. All right, so how are we doing today? The market's down 0.36%. I think it was down like 0.5% earlier. So it looks like it's recovering a little bit. AD has made some recent highs of the day, as evidenced by the little green dots. And our volume is a little more than it's been over the last couple of days. So I guess everybody's getting off their vacation and they're getting back in. So here's the really big thing that's helping us in our accounts today is the VIX is down even farther, which is unusual. It does happen, 20% of the time or so, where the market's down and the VIX is down. So market down, VIX down, and one of those days where we should be getting paid. So let's see if we are indeed getting paid. So let's go, first of all, let's look at the big green monster. Okay, so big green monster is now overbought for the fair value zone below it. And I still think we're going up to this area on up there, but for the meantime, it has now at the point of control. This is the point of control. We've come down to the point of control. It very well may like to fill in these couple of gaps, and we're overbought for the fair value zone below it. So, a little more bearish than I was back here, but that's what happened, market moves. So my predominant thesis is to fill these gaps. Secondary thesis is of course this, right? But primary thesis is filling these gaps. That's what I think is going to happen. Of course, I am often wrong, and it doesn't really matter because it has nothing to do with our plan. We're just like pontificating. So let's see what our linear regression channel looks like. Linear regression looks like we are back into our channel. All looks good. So we're above the 20, the 50, the 100, the 50, the 100, the 200. We're above everything. So everything looks really good. How does our portfolio look? Look at that, y'all. Looks really good. We got a 99% probability profit. We're good all the way to the upside, down 1 standard deviation, 2 standard deviations. We are good. So we're at 37,772. 37,772. Hey, we're going to get to play the Jeffersons today. It's been a while. 37,772. So we're up on the day.
Well, we're moving on now. Moving on up to the side. To a deluxe apartment in the sky.
And our Gregson ratios, we are 69 deltas and 38 thetas. 69, 38. So let's put that in. 69, 38. About the same as yesterday, isn't it? We're 68, 69, and 38. Okay. So we're at 0.10. That's where we need to be. We're at 13 here. What happened to our buying power? We were at 95.40 yesterday, so that went down too, 9112. I don't know, y'all. It looks to me like this is a pretty good account. I don't see anything we need to do, really. 9112. I mean, we could argue that, well, Bobby, you need to take a little trade off or something, but who cares? We are a little long in our deltas, but everything else looks really good. So I don't think there's anything to do here. Let's just leave it. Let's go with it. Let's just take it because we are bullish. Remember, overall bullish. So that looks good. So let's go to our second account. driving, skiing, skating, by the way, smacked pretty hard on my face last weekend. Oh no, Jose. Well, be careful out there, man. That's why I don't do, I don't do all these weird things. I just, I'm not like fat people don't get on slopes to ski. I mean, it's just no. Tubby is not going to get on the side of a mountain where an avalanche can kill me. I mean, it's just not something I'm going to do. I'm not going to jump off a mountain. I'm not going to climb Mount Everest. I'm just good. I'm just sitting in my lazy boy watching the Food Network, watching Jada De Lorenzo, or whatever her name is. That's what I do. Not do anything spectacular. The most risk I take is this, doing my little options trades. So, to each his own, I guess. All right, so let's see what we're doing over here. So we're at 85,595, 85,595, 85,595, up a little bit, 85,595, praise the Lord.
Well, we're moving on now to the side. To a deluxe apartment in the sky.
And how we looking here? Let's see. So we are at 129.67, 129.67, 129. Oh, good. Our deltas went down 129.67, but so did our theta. Right. So look, we're one too big there. So that's good. That's good. 13 on the VIX, and our buying power is 21,613. 21,613. Now that went up a little bit. Isn't it amazing how it does weird things in different accounts? So I don't think there's anything to do here either. Evan smacked me in the face. Yeah, I'm afraid that thing is crushed, Carlos. Ah, geez. It's just, and y'all, when y'all saw the thing, I mean, they're using an Xbox controller to control the darn thing. Did y'all see that? And it's wireless. I mean, how many times does your remote control on your TV, your Roku remote, not work? And you're like, oh crap, I've got to change the batteries in it. They've got a wireless remote that looks like an Xbox remote controlling the whole darn thing. I mean, it's just incredible. I mean, how dumb are people to go, oh yeah, I'm gonna get in that thing. I'm gonna go to the bottom of the sea. Unbelievable. So we're a little light in theta, but why push it, y'all? Why push it? I don't think that we need to do anything here either. We'll let it go. So let's go to the third account. I like it when I make my decisions, I stand by them. I just make my decisions and do it. But it must have made the MBB hurdle in a textbook, probably. Yeah. Hey, I'm a billionaire. Okay, what do you want to do? Well, I think I'm going to spend $250,000 so I can go 12,000 feet below the surface of the ocean. How about that? So where 15 people previously died. Yeah, that's the place. That's where I want to go. I mean, my heart goes out for their families. At some point, don't you know that billionaire's wife sitting there going, I told him. He kept doing all these dives and all this crazy crap. I told him he's going to catch up with him. Unbelievable. Just, I don't know, man. I guess curiosity killed the cat, so to speak. All right, so we do hope they make it, though. So our last account here, we are at 35,320, 35,320. We're up a little bit in that one, too. 35,320. 621.23. I think it's the first day of summer or something like that. So, okay, we're looking good there. And our Greeks and ratios, how are we doing? We are at 69.31. 69. Oh, good. That went down and our theta went up. Pretty happy here too. We're down to 13 here. And our buying power usage is, come on, go down to 80, 88. 80, 88. 80, 88. Okay. 0.2.9%. We're a little bit long. A little bit long. I kind of want to do a trade. Now, what would my rules say? Because I got to say my rules say. It says if any of my things are red, but I don't have the requisite theta that I need, that I have the option to put on a trade. Remember the tasty mantra, sell into weakness for short positions. Is this, regardless of your particular accounts, a good time to sell an extra 111? Sure it is. Absolutely. Absolutely. Because the market's down, right? Now, it'd be better if VIX were up. So the option would be, but you're getting, I guess, further away from the money than you would have if you put it on yesterday, right? With the market being down. So I kind of want to push it a little bit here. I don't know. I kind of want to pop that up till I get to the 0.1. I'd like at least this to be 0.1 or a little higher. So why don't we do this? Why don't we go and on this account, I can push it. I'm going to take it conservative on the other two accounts, but on this one, I'm going to push it a little bit. So I'm going to go trade. I'm going to go to micros. And let's do this a 112. So we've been figuring out that we can put them in the, where were we doing it? We did this one in the 86 day. Let's see if we can put one in the 71 day. So normally we're going to the 9% probability of being in the money. Right? And we're saying, can we get $20 for that? Well, it doesn't look like we can. So I'm gonna go out one farther expiration, beef up the thing. So we'll go to 86, 9% probability of being in the money. And let's find the area where we can sell something for 20. Unbelievable. I mean, look at that bid ask spread. That's got to be wrong. I'm gonna try to see if I can get filled for 22 or something. Let me try that. 39.25. 39.25. Look at this, 12 and 100. I don't know, man. That scared me even putting something out there. That's like got me all flipped out. I don't think I'm doing it.
Yeah, they're all pretty wide.
Look at that. It's crazy, right? I'm like, I don't know, man. I tell you what, I'm going back to my little 60. I'm gonna do a 111 instead. So I'm gonna go closest to 60 days. And I'm gonna find me something that I could sell for about, $22, $24. Something like that. Let's see. The bid ask spread should be much better here. So let's go. Well, I say they're much better. That's not better. Let's see. 9%, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 40, 70, 40, right in here, this area, about 11% probability of being in the money. Let's try that. Let's see if we can sell that. Yeah. How about this? We're going up to 20, pal. We'll try 20 and a quarter. Now let's do it as a 111. Actually, I like going where I'm getting 24. What am I doing? I don't remember how I'm doing this. We'll go a little closer in. 13 and 14 delta, 22. It depends on how much, how much premium I need. And I don't need a lot. So I'm gonna go this 4100. We know that's got a lot. Will y'all close that door or shut that dog up? Hey, close that door, would you? Let's sell this one for $22. There we go. So let's say we're in the 58-day Schwangamadinga. So that means that I at least need to have what, 29 days? 29 is 58. Yeah. So I need at least 29 days on my, what do you call, put debit spread. So let's go put debit spread trade table. So we need at least 29 days. So we'll go this 31 and we'll do long put vertical. Yeah, that's 50 wide, and we'll move that down to where it's 10. Now remember, if you want to be a little bit greedy, you can move it down, right? You don't have to pay $7.20. I mean, you don't have to pay $10 for it because we're getting it closer to the money by shortening the days to expiration. So you could pay less than 10 if you wanted to. All up to you, baby. 43, 40, 50, but I'm going to do my normal like 950, 975, right? Yeah, so that would be the 43, 40, 42, 90. So let's go put it in the right account. 43, 40, 42, 90. 43, 40, 42, 90. 42.90 will be selling it. Come on, little feller. 42.90. So we'll be selling that one and buying the 43.40. Right there. Hold your control key down and hit it. 950, and let's do 975 and see if we get in there. And showing. I said showing. We are talking about that. Let's do it slowly. I have a last generation trading platform. How are your metrics different today from yesterday when Evan taught you off a new ledge? Yes, let's see. They're about the same. I think, John, everything's about the same. We'll look at it. Quentin, I actually always like paying 8 because the ads usually expire worthless, but forever gimme, there's a gotcha. Exactly. The PDS, yes, gotcha. All right, so let's see what our Greeks and ratios are now. So now we're 73-34. 73-34. Put that in there. 73. I got a little longer. That burn it. 34. But look at there. We got our theta to 10. So I'm fine with that. And our buying power went up to 89.18. 89.18. Okay.
Bobby, as a question, did you take the August 31st short put expiration? Or
Let's
because I've got 71 DTE here.
I think I did the 58 days on my naked.
58. All right.
I did 58. Yeah, let me show you here. It'll be 58. Let me just group so I can show you.
And July 21st for the PDS.
Yeah, so here we are.
Yeah.
So I did 58 days on the naked. I did the 4100s. I did one of them for $22. And I did the put debit spread 43, 40, 42, 90 at 30 days.
Okay, let me see.
That's the one I took. So let's put those in their group. So we'll move him to group to put debit spread. We'll put the nakeds in the nakeds. Naked put. I'm almost glad my mama's not alive today because she used to get all upset when she watched the Phil Donahue show. I remember Phil Donahue. She called me. She said, Bubba, that's what she called me. She said, Bubba, did you watch the Phil Donahue show today? I said, I did, Mama. She says, can you believe them scoundrels on that thing? I said, I know, Mama. I said, what's the world coming to? She said, it can't get much worse. And I thought, Mama, you ain't got no idea. I mean, if she was alive today, she passed on the Glory Road back in 1994. But if she was alive today, oh Lord, I don't think she would not understand somebody getting in a tin can to go 12,000 feet in the bottom of the ocean. Just unbelievable. All right, so I think we're done, aren't we? We got all our stuff done here. We're looking good. 25% buying power usage. We're maxed out here. We're maxed out here. And yeah, we're a little long. But I still think that based on what we talked about yesterday and some of those different moving averages that we were looking at, well, you can say, the 20 crossed the 50 or the 10 crossed the 20 or whatever this is, the 20 crossed the 50. Oh, crap, now we're bearish. No, I don't think that's the case. Let's look at our stuff. Let's look at the ones we did yesterday. So we did the daily 200 moving average, right? We're way above the 200 moving average. That's kind of bullish, right? Then we said that we did a monthly moving average. We said, well, we're above the 10-month moving average, which is similar to the 200 daily moving average. And then I thought we had a weekly one in here too. Yeah, weekly. The weekly 10 versus the 20. The 10 is above the 20, on a weekly chart, all bullish. So I think we should be overall bullish until something tells us otherwise. So sell puts, sell puts, sell puts. Lighter on the call side. If you want to be James and still do the, call side, knock stuff off. But I would be lighter on them. That's the only thing I would say, be lighter on them. All right. All right. I think I'm going to go downstairs and I'm going to eat me a pimento cheese sandwich if I got some pimento cheese, or I may make me a hamburger. I grilled them out on the grill yesterday. And I may get me they're just not as good the second day around, are they? And if y'all have Country Bob sauce, I think it's made in North Carolina. Oh, I go to Piggly Wiggly and get Country Bob sauce. It's kind of like a steak sauce / barbecue sauce. Oh my gosh. And you put that on your little hamburger patty. Oh, with a white bun and some blue plate mayonnaise and some ketchup. Whoo. and a piece of American cheese. It don't get much better than that. All right, y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. I will see y'all tomorrow.